Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Horse Luck is a game about horses and feeding them carrots and finding your exact horses and kind of matching them up. So you have some tiles out on the board, and then as the game progresses, you roll a dice, move a horse around, and flip it over. Each player will have a horse at the start of the game that they want to see flipped up. So if your horse is white with brown spots, you want the horse with white brown spots to be up. And you kind of have this luck thing where you're rolling dice and moving this horse thing around in order to do that. Also, you can get carrots where you're feeding them. That gives you victory points. Very simple, easy game. A little bit of memory in it that you want to move around. Okay, do I want to flip that tile? What's on the other side of that tile? So a little bit of that going on. Super cute, very different theme that you're going to have here of these horses. And instead of having trolls and ugly things for my son, I get something that my girl really likes. My daughter really likes horses and fairies and all things of that nature. Kitty cats are her favorite. So she really likes this horse game, mainly for the theme. She's kind of grown out of that at 9. But the younger kids can definitely play this quite a bit. HABA has great components. Everything comes together in the package. Keep in mind, this is a small box. This is a game that you probably get at a cheaper price. It's a fun little children's game. But the demographic that's going over is 2 thumbs up for me. Horse Luck is when I think that if you have a daughter or a son who really likes horses, then this will be something that might pull them into gaming a little bit. It's simple for younger gamers, but an absolute hit in my family. 2 thumbs up for Horse Luck. Here's Horse Luck by HABA. You can see the little girl with the horses. This might skew a little bit more female, but not necessarily. Everybody likes horses. But you can see that's definitely what they're going with. You don't see a boy and girl in the front. Just a girl. It's an observation I had. It doesn't really mean anything. You're going to see the rule book here, which I'll show you in a few minutes. You're going to get a number of these horse tiles. They're very nice, and they're double-sided with different horses on each side. You're going to get this little lucky horse that you'll be moving around the board, some orange carrots, and a die. Now, this die did not have the sticker. It's custom die. You can see the little horsey there that you'll be utilizing, and you get a bunch of these tiles that you'll be using. Very good components, as always, with HABA. Very happy with this. Even though the game box says Horse Luck, this says Fertig Glück on the front. I'm sure that means something I don't know. You can see Horse Luck down here for my English-speaking friends. And you just look inside. As with most HABA, you have different languages, and you have to find your language inside, and then you'll be able to utilize it. You don't have any pictures of the contents, the components you have, which is a negative for me. The game idea, what's going on, how to play, and the end of the game. I found it's a little tough. I think a picture would have been nice in here. Something to show me, maybe set up and kind of how it goes. It took me a couple minutes. I mean, it's a simple kid game, don't get me wrong. But I didn't feel like this was the best use of the rulebook. Pictures are always warranted. And really, you get none here. You know, a picture of a horse. I wish that could have been set up or showing how the game is played. So to set the game, you have all 36 of these set up in rows of 6s. This is the bottom, and the top you can barely see. You want to make sure that the sun is up on all the sides, or at least you're consistent with it. It's just easier if you're all the sun set up. Every player is going to get a picture of a horse of a different color. That will be their color that they will score. So if I get the spotted one, I will score for the spotted ones and no others. You will also set the carrots aside, and you will have your dice. And you will stick lucky on a horse at random. On your turn, you are going to roll the dice. If you have a carrot, you will take the carrot and place it on your horse, and you just fed him, and that will help you with end of game scoring. If you roll any of the pips, then you can move Lucky the horse in any direction that you want, diagonal or hexagonal, 1, 2, 3 to get where you want. So let's say 1, 2, 3, and then what I'll do is I will be able to turn this card over, and now that will help me because I will score at the end of the game for any that match the color of my horse. If I were another color of a horse, that would not do me any good, but in fact score a point for somebody else. Once the last carrot has been placed, the game will end, everybody will score. For each of the horses that match the color, you'll score points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so on. You'll also score a point for each carrot you were able to obtain during the game. The player who has the most points wins the game. And that's how you play Horse Luck. Who should buy this game? Anybody with smaller children. I think really small kids, maybe 2, 3, up to maybe 6, 7 would be a good age spot for this game. I also think if your kids are particularly interested in horses or like horses, then this game would be adding to that. I think it has a lot of that into it. This one kind of skews female for me when I'm playing with girls. They really, really like the horses. Not that boys don't like it also, but the girls really like it in the gaming atmosphere. Very fun game. We had a lot of great family time with this, and one that I can definitely recommend to you to check out at a cheap and a good price from HABA. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.